Welcome to Inversion-Free Yoga. Let's begin in a comfortable cross-legged position, inwardly rotating your thighs, pulling your flesh away from your sits bones, and sitting up nice and tall. Let's begin here, rolling our shoulders forward, really exaggerating the motion, squeezing those shoulder blades together behind your back, up towards your ears, forward and down. And let's roll the shoulders back now, squeezing them up towards your ears, squeezing your shoulder blades together behind your back and down, really exaggerating that motion. One more. From here, inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears, hold the breath, hold the tension, sigh it out. Again, inhale, lifting those shoulders up, hold the breath and release. One last time. Inhale, lift those shoulders up and release. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. Drop your shoulders down, turn your palms away, press the air down with lots of resistance. Again, inhaling, drop the shoulders down, turn the palms away, press the air down. One last time. Inhale, drop those shoulders down. And just turn your left palm down, bringing it all the way to the mat. Grow tall through the right side of the body. Come into a long side bend. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Gazing up and under your armpit, spiraling your heart open towards the ceiling or sky. How deeply can you breathe into the right side of your rib cage? Inhale draws you all the way back up to center. Exhale, lower that arm down. Again, reach both arms all the way out and up. Drop the shoulders down. This time, turn your right palm all the way down to the mat. Grow taller through the left side of your body, coming into a long side bend. How much can you press your left hip down into the mat as you extend and reach your left fingertips up and away? Take one more deep breath here. And draw yourself all the way back up to center. Exhale, lower that arm all the way back to the mat. Let's transition onto all fours. And we're beginning here with dancing lion, making big circles with your hips in one direction. Inhaling as you draw your hips forward, exhaling as you draw your hips back. Try to think about coming forward like an upward facing dog and back like a child's pose. Going at your own pace here, as slow or as fast as feels comfortable. You can even feel free to stop and work into one point in the circle. And let's reverse the direction of the circles. Exhaling as you draw your hips back. Inhaling as you draw your hips forward. Just noticing what you're feeling as you move around and around in these circles. Staying in the present, right here, right now in this moment. Just 2 more circles here. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. And one more. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Good. And now setting ourselves up for cat-cow. Wrists underneath the elbows, knees underneath the hips. Let's drop the belly, lift the heart, and inhale. Exhale. Untuck the toes. Pull the belly button towards the spine. Round the back. Exhale. Inhale. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale. Squeeze your belly button towards your spine. Again. Inhale. Gazing up. And exhale, rounding the back, pulling the belly button towards the spine. 2 more. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, pull the belly button towards the spine, round the back. One last time. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale, squeeze those abdominals up, round the back. Beautiful. Come back into a neutral spine. Let's transition to standing up on our knees. We're going to be working on some hand and wrist exercises. So bringing our arms up to shoulder height. And as you exhale, let's flex at the wrists. And as you inhale, try to touch your fingertips to your wrists. Exhale, flex those wrists. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhaling. 2 more. Now making your hands flat. Inhale, draw those fingertips out. Exhale, draw them back towards one another. Inhale and exhale, trying to isolate just from the wrist, drawing those fingertips out and in. Now supination, turning those palms up, the same thing. Inhale, drawing the fingertips out. Exhale, drawing them towards one another. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Make fists and rotate your wrists in circles in one direction. One more in this direction. And now reverse the direction of the circles. Squeezing up your core, making sure your posture is nice and straight and tall. Opening the palm, squeezing the bicep. Opening the palm, squeezing the tricep. Pumping the bicep as you exhale. Inhale, opening the palm, squeezing the tricep. Creating your own resistance for 2 more. Last time, squeeze the bicep. Open the palm, squeeze the tricep. Hands come back to your shoulders. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together behind the back. Exhale, squeeze your elbows together in front. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more of these. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze your elbows. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Bringing your arms up like a field goal. Exhale, press the palms down just until you feel a point of tension right behind the shoulder. And then inhale, draw the palms back up. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. One last time and inhale. Draw your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up, palms facing one another. Exhale, swim through the air with lots of resistance. Try to touch the palms together behind the back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, palms facing one another. Exhale, palms turn away. One last time. Inhale and exhale. Coming up to standing, using your left foot onto the left side of your mat to press up to a standing position, pointing your hips and shoulders towards the left side of your mat. Make your stance nice and wide. Bend that front knee and reach those arms all the way out and up, coming into Warrior One. Left knee is bent, right knee is nice and straight. Pressing into the pinky toe blade of your right foot. Really lengthening the back of the right leg to keep it nice and straight. Make sure your knee is just above your ankle and not going in front of your ankle. If it is, step that front foot away from you a little bit more. Palms facing one another, imagining you're holding a big beach ball above your head. Let's take one more deep breath here. And transitioning into Warrior Two, turn your hips and shoulders towards the side of your mat, widen out your stance. Make your back foot parallel to the back of your mat, reaching your fingertips in opposite directions. If it's comfortable for your neck, look over your left fingertips. If not, you can look straight towards the side of the mat. Again, make sure that your outer edge of your back foot is pressing into the mat, right along that pinky toe blade. One more deep breath here. Bend your front elbow, bring it to your thigh, and inhale, reach your arm all the way up and over your ear, making one long line of energy on the right side of your body. How deeply can you breathe into the right side of your rib cage, spiraling your heart open towards the sky or the ceiling? If this is too much on your shoulder, you can bend your elbow and bring your hand behind your back, but if not, keep that arm all the way up. Good, pulling yourself all the way back to Warrior Two. Flip your front palm up. Inhale and reach that left arm all the way up and over your ear for Exalted Warrior. How much can you sink that left hip down, bending the left knee as you extend and reach your left fingertips up and away? One more deep breath. And return all the way back to Warrior Two, straightening out that front knee. And we're going to go ahead and move over to the right side. So rotating your hips and your shoulders to face the other edge of your mat so that your right leg is forward. Making sure both shoulders and hips are pointing forward. The back foot is turned out at 45 degrees. And this time the right foot is pointing forward. Bending that right knee, reach those arms all the way out and up for Warrior One on the right leg. Sinking your hips deeper into the pose. Making sure that front knee is right over the ankle, not in front of it. Nice straight back leg pressing into the pinky toe blade of the back foot. Let's take one more deep breath here. Rotating into warrior two. Widen out the stance. The back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Fingertips reaching in opposite directions. Gazing over the right fingertips if it's comfortable for your neck, or straight forward if it's not. Keep tracking your right knee out towards your right pinky toe, opening up that right knee to the right. Keep sinking your hips deeper into the pose and bend the front elbow. Bring the left arm all the way up and over the ear, making one long line of energy all along the left side of the body. Remember, if this is too much on the left shoulder, you can also place your left hand behind your back. One more breath. And bring yourself all the way back to warrior two. Flip your right palm up towards the sky and rotate and lift that arm up and over the ear. Exalted warrior. Keep the front knee bent here. Keep the back leg nice and straight. Keep sliding your left hand down the left leg. One more deep breath. And returning all the way back to warrior two, straightening out your front knee. Toe heel your feet together a little bit until you reach a wide second position. With your toes pointing out, do a little test bend of your knees. Make sure your knees are covering your feet, that you're not over rotating your feet. Here we go. Bend the knees, reach those arms up, and exhale, press into your feet, straighten your legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We've got 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Now press your palms together, draw them towards your heart center. Keep those knees bending. Keep your knees moving towards your pinky toes, rotating open. Sink those hips just a little bit deeper. If you'd like to allow your eyes to close, you can. Let's take one more breath here. Sink those hips a little deeper. And then pressing into your feet, come back to a standing position. And toe heel your feet all the way back to standing. Let's come into our tree pose next. Shifting your weight over onto your right leg. Placing your center of gravity there. Placing your left leg anywhere along your right leg that you'd like, lower or higher than your knee. Pressing your hands together at your heart center. Finding a spot about 10 feet on the floor in front of you to focus on. And then drawing your arms up through the midline of your body, growing taller through the crown of your head. Allowing your arms to open. Allowing your branches to sway in the breeze. Inviting that wobble, that's an opportunity to build some strength. And bringing your hands back to your heart. Let's take one more breath. And gently release, shake it out. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Putting your center of gravity over your left leg, placing your right foot anywhere along your left leg that you'd like, lower or higher than your knee. And press your hands together at heart center. Rooting the sole of the foot into the earth. Drawing those arms up through the midline of your body, growing nice and tall through the spine. Allow the arms to open. Allow the branches to sway. And drawing the hands back to the heart. Let's take one more deep breath here. And gently release. Shake it out. Moving into our yogi squat, let's move our feet a little bit wider than hip distance with the toes slightly pointing out. Sink your hips nice and low, bringing your elbows on the insides of your thighs. And let's settle into our yogi squat, using the backs of the arms to press into the thighs to open up those knees. Dropping your hips down nice and low. The goal here is to lower those hips down and to lift the heart up. One more breath. And lower those hips all the way down onto the mat. And then move forward on your mat so there's plenty of room behind you to lay back. We're getting ourselves set up for our boat pose. So grab onto your knees, float your feet, and you have three options here. Either catching on behind the thighs, reaching forward towards your feet, or straightening out your legs. Squeezing up that core, keeping your chest lifted. 2 more breaths here. And now let's lower about halfway down, keeping your chest in line with your legs. And let's take 3 more breaths here. Big smile on your face. You can do it. Just 1 more deep breath. And lift up just an inch. Lower all the way down to your back. Hug and rock your knees into your chest. Let's do some knee circles. Right hand to right knee, left hand to left knee, and rotate those knees in circles in opposite directions. Getting a nice soothing massage on the lower back. And reverse the direction of the circles. And coming into our spinal twist. Rocking your knees over to one side, teeing out your arms and turning your gaze in the opposite direction. Allowing your deep, long breaths to stretch you from the inside out. Totally surrendering to gravity here, allowing your body to melt into the mat below you. And rock those knees over to the other side, turn your gaze in the opposite direction. Deep, long breaths, filling up your belly on the inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze your belly button towards your spine. And hug and rock your knees back into your chest. Let's come into our happy baby, one final pose. Sending your feet up towards the ceiling or the sky, grabbing onto outside edges of your feet, drawing your knees towards your armpits, and gently rocking side to side. Opening up those hips, massaging out the middle back. 1 more deep breath here. Hugging and rocking your knees back into your chest. We've come to the best part of our class, our relaxation. Extending your legs out onto the mat, allow your feet to fall outward, allow your palms to face upward, allowing waves of relaxation to wash over your entire being. Taking a nice deep inhale, filling up your lungs, and sighing it out. Again, inhaling. One last time, inhale. Surrendering to gravity. Allowing your mind and your body to completely relax. Connecting to the best version of yourself, your own inner divinity, your own inner light, and beginning to wiggle fingers and toes, and stretching out the body spontaneously. Hugging and rocking your knees into your chest. Rocking over to your right side, staying in the fetal position, and using minimal effort to press into your hands and adopt a seated position. Pressing your hands together at your heart center, let's chant Om one time, sealing our practice. Om. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.